Hello, magical souls. My name is London from thislondonbridges, and I am so grateful to be reading today. Today, we're going to be looking on how to follow what feels good, how to focus on what feels good, and to bring more feel good into our days. Tap into your intuition. You can choose pile number 1, 2, 3, or any combination. If you need more time to decide, you can pause the video. When you're ready, you can find your reading or your readings linked in the description box below, and we can dive right in. Hello to pile number 1. Let's go ahead, we'll dive in and see what messages are coming through for you today for what will feel good right now. Okay. These are the blessings that are touching me today. So starting off, what will feel good right now is counting your blessings, making a gratitude list, or noticing, saying out loud, that's a blessing. I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for this. See how many blessings, tiny miracles, small, wonderful, magical things you can count today. I'm also getting water imagery, so staying hydrated, drinking water, drinking teas, that kind of thing. Taking showers, and not only like cleaning your body, but imagining you're cleaning your energy field as well as you're doing that. And focusing on that downstream flow instead of forcing, allowing things to flow. All right, let's get a few more messages for you, pile number 1, of what would feel really good right now, what to focus on, what to call in. Okay. What would feel good right now for pile number 1 to focus on? Okay. Then for you, pile number 1, we have the 6 of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So the 6 of Pentacles, I see what would feel good right now is counting your blessings in abundance, focusing into an abundance mindset, realizing how much you already have. And instead of focusing on the goals of what you want to manifest and more and more and more, noticing if you have food, noticing if you have clothes, noticing if you have little joys, noticing if you have things around your home that decorate it, that make it feel really good, noticing if you have enough, noticing if you're provided for, right? Getting into this energy of abundance and then sharing that abundance and being generous. So if you have some change and somebody you run across needs it, sharing that. If you have ability to make a donation to a cause that is really pulling at your heartstrings, doing that. Maybe choosing to support a small business instead of a big business that doesn't really need your money anyways, right? So voting with your money, moving that energy, because money is energy, to the places that you want in the world that you want to create. I see that that would feel really good for you right now. Maybe paying slightly more for something that is more aligned with your values, something that's more environmentally friendly, or that supports people that really need it, that kind of thing. So really moving from a place of gratitude, again, counting these blessings, and then knowing that you're provided for and that you will be provided for even if you share. In fact, you'll be more provided for in creating the world that you desire. With the King of Cups, I think it'll feel really good to honor your emotions. Honoring your emotions is different than wallowing in your emotions. It's not a victim mentality, but realizing that as we are here on Earth, emotions are just part of the contract, right? And what resists persists. So if we're pushing it away, it gets bigger. So facing these emotions and really being gentle with ourselves. If we need more quiet time, if we need time to journal, that kind of thing. Remind yourself that your sensitivity is a strength, that you can be a kind and benevolent leader because you care so much, because you care about others, because you care about the world. This archetype is very caring and very supportive. So it might feel good for you to support the people in your life that you love. Maybe you've been really focused on your own dealings, your own manifestations, that kind of thing. Give a little time to listen to the people that you love, to remind them of their magic and their light and how much they make this world a better place. Also potentially leaning into your artistic practices. And again, that feeling of counting your blessings or gratitude is coming up. This king is so grateful for what they have. All right, let's bring in some more messages of what would feel really good right now, what to focus on, what actions to take. Okay, next we have the King of Wands, the Emperor, and the Five of Swords. With the King of Wands, doing what will make you feel confident is going to support your feeling good by far. So if there's a way that you like to dress yourself, if there's music that just like a confidence playlist or a self-love playlist or just music that is really high vibrational, anything that reminds you of your innate power, your innate worth is going to be huge. Make time for things you are passionate about right now. That can be passionate in your own life, or then that can tie back again to that Six of Pentacles and like that kind of philanthropy and giving, and maybe giving to causes in the world that you're passionate about. If you've been working on passion projects, maybe you're working towards working for yourself. This card is about standing in your power, remembering who the F you are, and showing up as boldly and as brightly as you desire. With the Emperor, I'm getting a sense that getting organized, especially now with Virgo season, although this is a timeless reading, is really going to support your feeling good. Creating these habits and these structures to support you. That might look like using a planner. That might look like using alarms on your phone. That might look like reorganizing your home or your castle, that kind of thing. This card is the major arcana supporting this spread, so big energy here. This is a reminder to believe in your dreams and take focused, organized action, aligned action steps towards making it happen. And that's gonna feel good. That sitting in like doubt and worry is no longer supporting you, that what's going to support you and feel good is taking these steps. And again, tied back to the blessings and the flow and the water and the King of Cups, flowing, not forcing. Really believing that you are capable of living a life you love and creating positive change in this world. You don't have to do it alone, but you are part of this shift. With the Five of Swords, something that will feel good right now is walking away from something that no longer serves. And maybe the only thing it ever served was a lesson that you are worth more. So this is leaving a situation, a thought pattern, a habit, that kind of thing, and letting it be in the past. What might feel good right now, even though it might be scary, is to set boundaries so that you realize that you decide what you accept and what you don't accept. And since you have the power to choose, you're using it. You're choosing better and better and better. There's something that's needed to change for a while, and you've known this, and you're feeling empowered, sitting in your throne with this king and this emperor. You've got a lot of royal energy here supporting you. You've got the power. It's time to make this change. And it's going to feel really good. You're going to feel very empowered by letting some things go. All right, pile number 1. Let's go ahead and pull a sacred self-care card for you to support you feeling really good right now. Okay. So we have chanting, throat chakra, using your voice. Maybe you put on a YouTube playlist with chanting and you practice chanting along. If that feels really scary or intimidating, maybe you just start humming or singing in the shower, or creating playlists that feel really uplifting and inspiring and singing along the lyrics. Overall, just practicing using your voice. That could be chanting, singing, saying affirmations, counting your blessings, but practice using your voice right now. So these are the messages I received for you today, pile number 1, for how you can support feeling really good right now. If this reading resonated, doing that like, comment, and subscribe dance really helps to grow the channel so we can connect with more people who will resonate as well. I am sending you so much love, and I'm excited to connect with you again soon. Hello to all those that chose pile number 2. Let's go ahead and dive in. We'll see what messages we have today to support how to feel really good, what actions to take, what to focus on, how can we follow what feels good right now. All right. For you, we have, what can you release to connect to the source of your power? This is how I welcome life force into my body. So if you do any chakra work, working with the solar plexus and that yellow energy, getting some sunlight can help support you feeling good right now. And making a list of things that you want to release, and maybe doing like a fire safe burn ritual to let go of all of these old narratives, stories, beliefs, experiences that are keeping you playing small, keeping you hiding, keeping you pretending that you aren't magical. So really focusing on releasing right now to create this blank space, this energetic canvas. Another really simple and effective way for release and energetic release can be to shake the body. Like, just get to a place where you can be alone unless you feel really comfortable, and it's as simple as shaking. You'll see animals do this, right? When they've had an experience that's really stressful, they shake it off. And humans don't, because, I don't know, it looks weird or whatever, but it's a great way to come back into our power and not internalize these stresses. So literally giving yourself the gift of like a good shaking session can really clear out some energies that aren't supporting you, and to welcome that embodiment of your personal power. Okay. Next, for how to feel good right now, how to focus on feeling good, follow what feels good, we have for you the Princess of Pentacles and the World. So with the Princess of Pentacles, this is also known as the Page. What would feel really good right now is leaning into studying and learning. So this could be learning more about your job and things that light you up. If you're like going after a promotion, this could be learning about how to run your business or your business that you're building more successfully. This could be learning more about just a passion, learning more about arts and creativity, but it's learning in a way that feels really good and really supportive, and it's learning in a way that makes sense to your brain. So if you're a kinesthetic learner or if you're a visual learner, that kind of thing, really leaning into that and getting excited about leveling up and learning more. It's not like forcing yourself to do hours of study, feeling bored, feeling resentful. It's like this excitement and passion for this learning. It's feeling good with this card is focusing on your goals, knowing that you've attained goals before and that you will continue to attain more and more and more, that you will just keep continuing to grow. This energy ties into following your dreams. So taking the next steps that feel really good and believing that you can have what it is that you're dreaming of. This is allowing yourself to be really excited, like you would have been excited as a child. And also the energy of like really trusting your intuition. For what feels good right now, you have the World, which is the last major arcana. So big energy. This is celebrating the completion of a cycle. This is celebrating walking into a new cycle more aligned. You're feeling grateful. You're feeling some amount of like victory and prosperity. This is a celebration of the integration process that you've done, all of the learning. This is trusting that your success is inevitable. This is you feeling like you belong because you're no longer trying to fit yourself in to places, but you're going where you're just naturally feel celebrated as yourself. This card has an energy of more self-confidence. This card has an energy of more self-confidence and self-actualization. And I feel like this is really coming as you're releasing and letting go of this past cycle. All right, pile number 2. Let's see what comes up next for you on how to focus on what feels good. Okay, we have the 6 of Swords, Temperance, and the 2 of Swords. This 6 of Swords ties into the first card of our reading. It's about the bravery to leave what no longer serves us. This could be so many things. It could be in the physical, leaving a job, a friendship, a relationship, a home. It could also be leaving behind old thought patterns, old identities of who you are, or the habit of playing small. This is trusting that you're on the path now to this new cycle that we were talking about with the world. Reminding yourself that you've done the integration work, you've stabilized yourself, that there's still many unknowns, but that you can trust in your soul and your heart that you're on a better path, that every day you're feeling more aligned. This card really speaks to a new peace of mind. The Temperance is a reminder that our body is the vessel to our soul, and to take care of it like a temple. So leaning into the practices that really take care of your health and that make you feel more enlivened. This is going to be different for all of us. We all have different, practices and beliefs. It could be things like drinking water, eating vegetables, taking vitamins. It could be like moving your body in ways that feel good. It could be working on your mental health, whatever it is. But like following that health and that vitality, that vibrance that you know now that you deserve more and more and more. This is an energy of more and more balance. So if you feel like you've been focusing on one life aspect a lot, like maybe your work, giving yourself more time of rest, or giving yourself more time to connect with friends, that kind of thing. About more mindfulness, taking mindful walks, taking time in meditation, coloring books, that kind of thing. A reminder that you deserve harmony and serenity and going with the flow, filling your cup. The 2 of Swords, this is a message about choosing what to focus on, right? Turning your head, closing your eyes to the stories that you've told yourself that are like not supportive, that are bullying, and choosing to put your attention and focus on all of the possibilities, all of your magic, all of your strength. This can indicate that, again, meditation will feel good. This can indicate that having faith in yourself will feel good, that you don't have to see the whole game plan to know that things will work out and that you deserve success. This might have you communicating. Maybe there's some things on your heart, in your brain that you've been needing to share with somebody, and you having the bravery to communicate compassionately and holding true to what it is you believe in. With this card too, you might be practicing journaling to get to the heart of things, to follow your truth, so that you can make the most aligned steps moving forward. Okay, pile number 2. We're going to pull a sacred self-care message for you. What will support you feeling really good right now? We have use your hands. Awesome. So if you've been overthinking, that kind of thing, getting into your body and out of your head. Anything that you have around the house, or if you have the ability to invest in something new, doodling, drawing, kneading dough and making bread, that kind of thing, fixing something with your hands, weaving, potentially even like EFT tapping if you practice that. Whatever it is that's getting you into your body and moving this energy through your hands is probably going to feel really good for you right now. So these are the messages I received for you, pile number 2. on how to follow what feels good. If they resonated, doing that like and comment and subscribe dance really helps to grow the channel so that we can connect with more people who will resonate as well. I am sending you so much love, and I'm excited to connect with you again soon. Hello to all those that chose pile number 3. All right. Let's dive in. We'll see what messages we have for you today on how to focus on and follow what feels good. Thank you. Can you make steadiness your primary priority? This is how my outer world reflects my inner life. Good. So moving from this heart-driven space, focusing on calm, focusing on ease, focusing on groundedness. If you have the ability to take your shoes off and put them in the earth, practice grounding that way. You might practice your balance by visualizing roots growing from you to the ground so that you feel really steady, but also able to flow with the wind like a willow tree. Next up for you, pile number 3, on how to focus on what feels good right now. We have for you the 10 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Awesome. This is one of my favorite cards. With the 10 of Cups, this is about emotional fulfillment. So definitely in line with feeling good. Leaning into what makes you feel comfortable. Clothes or blankets, like actual sensory items that make you feel really comfortable. This is about that bliss at home, making your home feel like a sanctuary. So if you have a favorite candle, favorite lighting, that kind of thing. This could be about rearranging a little bit, making things feel better in your home. And this could be, if you have the resources, like calling in some items for your home that you've been really desiring, right? New plants, new crystals, new bed sheets potentially, right? So that you can feel really safe and soft and cozy. Also about focusing on the people that you love that share your home, if that's the case. So if you have a partner that you live with, really spending time, intentional time, being together, noticing and appreciating the magic that you have this love. If you have pets, spending quality time with them, cozying up with them, playing with them, that kind of thing. Again, if you have plants, tending to your plants, appreciating your plants. Raising the frequency in your home, feeling so grateful for your home, the safety it provides, the place where you can grow, the place where you can heal, the place where you can be completely and authentically you. This card has that kind of happily ever after vibe. So this can be a reminder that you can choose to walk into a new chapter of your life where you deal with things with more ease. When things come up, you have more compassion, that kind of thing. Tying into that steadiness, the emotional steadiness. This is also about self-love, right? And that your body is your first home, that your soul is your home. And how can you tend to your body and your soul in ways that just really light you up? The Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana, and it is a great symbol of fortune and good luck and things changing. So this card can be a reminder that you're on an excellent path, that you're safe and you're provided for, and more magic is coming your way. This is about entering a new phase. Going with the flow, going with the momentum is going to help feel good, right? So if you're feeling inspired to do certain things, follow that. Set down your shoulds and focus on your coulds. Well, I could do this feels a lot more empowering than, oh, I should do this, I should be doing this, oh, I need to be doing more. No, go with the flow, follow your own momentum. Know that things are changing for the better. You're entering new cycles. Taking actions to support your abundance is going to feel really good right now. That might mean working on your abundance mindset, doing some abundance journaling, diving into that kind of inner work. It could be something like Putting some money away into savings to support future you could feel really good. This could also be investing in yourself or projects that excite you, maybe projects around the home, projects around your personal growth and development. This card has a lot of manifestation potential. So we can always be manifesting. This is a reminder that we can be conscious manifestors and co-create with the universe. Manifestation rituals might feel really good at this time. Things like scripting and writing out gratitude letters to the universe of what it is that you want to call in, or working with like the 369 method and writing out these manifestations that you're calling in the present tense 3 times and then 6 times and then 9 times throughout the day. Maybe working with crystals like citrine or pyrite, etc. if you're calling in abundance with this Wheel of Fortune energy. This is also a reminder that you don't have to reinvent the wheel, that the wheel already exists. So you can go downstream, go with the flow. Next for you, pile number 3, we have, and focusing on and following what feels good. The 8 of Wands. The 4 of Cups. And the 8 of Swords. So this 8 of Wands is all about taking aligned action steps. I always call it action dance steps because it just brings me more joy, dancing through life, right? So what it is that you care about, taking steps towards those things with trust in yourself, with trust in the universe. This is allowing yourself to be excited about your ideas. This is allowing yourself to move towards these ideas. This is trusting that through taking these aligned action dance steps, that positive changes can come in rapidly, that things can like radically transform. And knowing that little actions add up. Little actions make huge change. Leaning into your confidence and your power. Letting yourself experience new things. So this is kind of a busy, action-focused energy. And then to balance that out, we have the 4 of Cups. So also making sure that you are taking time for quietness and stillness and alone time, so that you're really making sure that these action steps that you're taking with the 8 of Wands are aligned, that they are coming from inside of you and the intrinsic instead of external validation, that kind of thing. So what will feel really good is both taking time to focus on your inner truth and then taking steps from there. And they can be quick and excited steps, but making sure that they are your steps most aligned with you and not just because you saw it on Instagram or your mom told you to, or, your teacher, whatever. So having that balance of inner knowing and then aligned action. So the 8 of Swords can traditionally have us feeling stuck or confused or with this lack of clarity. In terms of this reading and how we can feel really good and how we can focus on what feels good, this is speaking to finding the balance between the 8 of Wands with that aligned, excited action and the 4 of Cups with taking time to really reflect and recharge, that we can break free of these self-imposed limitations, that feeling of stuckness. So we can continue to move following that wheel downhill as we're finding a balance of inner knowing and outer action, right? You see in this depiction of this character, they feel blindfolded by this red ribbon. They feel like they can't get out of this, they feel like they can't get out of these swords around them, but that's simply not the case. The ribbon's not even tied, right? And they have wings on their back. So as soon as they decide to move on, as soon as they decide that they are not stuck, boom, they're out of there. And it can be a really quick change. So you can decide today. Pile number 3, I'm going to balance my inner knowing and my outer action, and it's gonna feel really, really good. It's calling in that like lasting contentment. It's calling in feeling really empowered and the abundance and things just flowing. Let's pull a sacred self-care card for you to support feeling really good. All right. We have a burning bowl ritual. So using a fire-safe bowl, fire-safe methods, you can write down what it is that you feel like has been holding you back, these limitations or feeling of stuckness. Write it down and you can burn it out, release it to the universe, alchemize that energy into something that will support you. Right? So this is a very old, simple and powerful practice to transmute energy to support us better. So pile number 3, these are the messages I received for you today and how you can follow what feels good and feel even better and better. If they resonated, doing that like and comment and subscribe dance really helps to grow the channel so we can connect with more people who will resonate as well. I am sending you so much love like always, and I am excited to connect with you again soon.